Hello everyone, in today's class we will discuss types of quadrilaterals and its properties. Hello, I am Payel and welcome back to my channel PDR Learning Point. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the notifications. Let's get started. See, types of quadrilaterals. On the basis of number of parallel sides, quadrilaterals are divided into three main parts. The first one is a trapezium, then it is a kite and parallelogram. Now what is parallel sides? In your earlier classes you have learned that if the two lines moved in the same direction with maintaining the same distance, that is called a parallel line, a pair of parallel lines. These are parallel lines. See, they are moving in the same direction and maintaining the same distance. Okay, so these types of lines are called parallel lines. For an example, you can say it's like the railway tracks, they are always parallel. Okay, they never meet in any point. So these kind of lines are called parallel lines, and on the basis of this, quadrilaterals are divided into three main parts, that is trapezium, kite and parallelogram. Okay. Now what is a trapezium? A trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides. Only one pair of parallel sides will be there in a trapezium. Now see, in the first figure, this line and this line, these two lines are parallel. Okay. But see, other two lines, these two lines are not parallel. Okay, these types of figures are called, or these types of quadrilaterals are called trapezium. Okay, now see, one more example of trapezium is a pair of opposite lines should be parallel. Okay, see, these two lines are parallel. Again, these two lines are not parallel. Okay, so these types of figures are called trapezium. And in this figure also we can see that these two lines are parallel and the other two lines are not parallel. So this kind of figures are called trapezium. Okay, it is a kind of quadrilateral where a pair of opposite sides should be parallel. So I hope you have understood this. Move to the next, that is kite. Now what is a kite? See, a kite has four sides. Obviously it is a part of quadrilateral, so it should have four sides. And there are exactly two distinct consecutive pairs of sides are equal. Okay, that means distinct consecutive pairs. There are exactly two distinct consecutive pairs. Okay, two pairs will be there. See, in this figure I will explain. See, distinct consecutive pairs. Consecutive means continuous. Okay, see, if we start from here, this side and this side, this side and this side, these two sides are equal. Okay, and see, they are consecutive also, continuous, not opposite. Okay, in our trapezium, see, in trapezium the opposite sides are parallel, but here we are talking about consecutive pairs, that means one after another, regular. Okay, see, these two are regular, so and these two sides are equal. Here we are not talking about parallel sides, here we are talking about equal sides. Here distinct consecutive pairs are equal. Okay, these two are equal. Similarly, if you check this side and this side, these two sides are equal. Okay, see, these two sides are also consecutive. Okay, now if we name it, say A, B, C and D, then what is kite? It should have four sides, that we already know, and this AB equals to AD. AB equals to AD, and these two are consecutive pair. And similarly, BC will be equal to CD. BC is equals to CD. So these two are also consecutive pair. Okay, so this is the definition of kite. Okay, now let us move to the next. Is parallelogram, a quadrilateral in which each pair of opposite sides are parallel are called parallelogram. Okay, now see, in a parallelogram, it is a quadrilateral. First of all, it has four sides and each pair of opposite sides. That means each pair means this is a pair, these two sides are opposite, okay, and these two sides are also opposite sides, and two sides are parallel, and also these two sides are also parallel. Okay, that means if we name it A, B, C, D, then AB this side is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. Okay, the opposite sides are parallel. Similarly, AD, this side is parallel to BC. AD is also parallel to BC. Okay, that means opposite sides are parallel. Okay, now in a what is the difference between a trapezium and a parallelogram? In a trapezium, what is the definition? In a trapezium, only a pair of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, that means this side and this side, these two sides are not parallel. Only a pair, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. These two sides are parallel. But in a parallelogram, each pair of opposite sides are parallel. That means this side, these two sides are parallel and these two sides are also parallel. This is the difference between a trapezium and a parallelogram. Okay, in our another video, I will show you how to draw a trapezium, a kite and a parallelogram. Okay, today we will only go through the definition and their elements and the properties. Okay. Now, next is elements of a parallelogram. Okay. Now we have drawn a parallelogram PQRS. Okay. Now we will discuss here the elements of a parallelogram. That is, the first one is opposite sides. Okay. First, let us consider PQ. This side we have considered. What is the opposite side of PQ? Obviously, SR. Opposite. Yes, SR. So, opposite sides are PQ and SR. Okay. Now, one more opposite side is there. If we consider PS, this side, then QR will be the opposite side of PS. So, PS and QR. These two sides are also opposite to each other. Now, opposite angles. Okay. Now, come to the angles. So, a parallelogram has 4 angles. Okay. Now, if we consider angle P, what is the opposite angle of P? That is angle R. Similarly, if we take angle R, the opposite angle of R is angle P. So, angles are angle P and angle R. Okay, similarly Q and S, these two are opposite angles. Q and angle S, these two are also opposite angles. Now, adjacent side. Adjacent side means what? Continuous, connected to each other. Okay. Now, first we will consider SP. Okay. SP is connected with PQ. So, these two are adjacent sides. So, SP, PQ. These two are adjacent. Okay. Now, you can also say SP is connected to directly SR. That means they have a common vertex. Okay. If this is also SP and PQ, this is also has a common vertex. Okay. So, that's why these two are adjacent sides. Similarly, PS and SR is also adjacent sides. So, we will write PS and SR. Okay. More is there SR. If we take SR, then RQ. With SR, RQ will also go because R, it is the common vertex. So, SR and RQ. Now, RQ. With RQ, common vertex is QP. So, we will write RQ and QP. These two are adjacent. because they have a vertex in common. Okay, the vertex is Q. Now QP and PS. Okay, that we have already written. QP and PQ is same line only, same side only. We have written PQ. PQ is this and QP is same side only. Is adjacent with PS. Okay, so ultimately we have written all the adjacent sides. Okay, now what is the meaning of adjacent angle? Adjacent angle means, see, if we consider angle P, with angle P, angle S is adjacent. Why? Because they have a common side. They have a common side, PS. See, angle P is made up of PS and PQ. Okay, angle S is made up of PS and SR. That is, PS is common between angle P and angle S. So that's why angle P and angle S are adjacent. Angle P, angle S are adjacent. Now if we consider angle S and angle R, these two are also adjacent. Why? Because they have a common side, that is SR. Okay, so angle S and angle R is also adjacent. Now angle R, and if you consider angle Q, angle R and angle Q are also adjacent. Why? Because they have RQ, this side RQ as common, because angle R is made up of RQ and RS. Okay, and angle Q is made up of RQ and QP. That is, this side RQ is common between angle R and angle Q. So that's why angle R and angle Q are adjacent. Similarly, angle Q and angle P are adjacent. Okay, so adjacent angle means what? They should have a common side. Okay, similarly adjacent sides means what? They should have a common vertex. Okay, so hope you have understood this. These are the elements of a parallelogram. Next, move to the properties of a parallelogram. Just we will discuss what are the properties of a parallelogram, and in our next video we will prove them. Okay, now number 1, the opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. That means AB, we are naming it ABCD. Okay, so opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. Opposite sides. What are the opposite sides? Here AD and BC, they are opposite. That means according to this property, AD equals to BC. Okay, AD equals to BC and AB equals to DC. Okay, AD equals to DC. This is the property says about this parallelogram. Okay, now number 2, the opposite angles of the parallelogram are of equal measure. Okay, and opposite angles are what? Angle A and angle C are opposite to each other. Angle A equals to angle C and angle B is equals to angle D. Angle B is equals to angle D. Okay, now number 3, we will write it here. The adjacent angles in a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, just we have discussed what is the adjacent angle. Okay, so adjacent angle, first if we consider angle A, what is the adjacent angle of angle A? Is angle B. So supplementary means what? Their sum is 180 degree. Okay, now angle D also adjacent to angle A. So we will write angle A plus angle D is equals to also 180 degree. Okay, now if we consider angle B is adjacent to angle A. Already we have written this. Okay, no need to write it again and again. Angle B is adjacent to angle C as well. So we will write angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. They are supplementary, means their sum is 180 degree. Okay, now if we consider angle C now, angle C and angle B are adjacent and we have already written them. Now angle C and angle D, these two angles are adjacent, so we will write angle C plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. Okay, angle D and angle A we have already written, so no need to write again and again. So the third property stays this, that sum of the adjacent angle is 180 degree. Okay, now come to number 4. Number 4 says that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, now we will draw the diagonals. How to draw the diagonals? Just we will join the opposite vertices. Okay, so according to the fourth property, if we name it as O, that is the point of intersection, we have named it as O. Okay, the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, bisect each other means they divide each other in two equal parts. Okay, so number 4, bisect means this line has bisect AC into two equal parts. That means AO is equals to OC. AO is equals to OC. Similarly, AC has bisected BD in two equal parts. Okay, that means BO is equals to OD. Okay, so AO is equals to OC and BO is equals to OD. They have bisected each other. So that's why we will write this. Okay, now hope you have understood this. In our next video, we will discuss thoroughly about the properties. Thanks for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the notifications. Thank you. Goodbye.